And hello and welcome to Two Girls Full Cups. I'm Monica.
I'm Tristan.
And welcome. And for our Canadians, happy Canada Day. Today's Canada Day. I don't know what that means, but I think it's like similar to like 4th of July.
Wow.
I don't know. But
What year?
What? I don't know. Don't make me Google. Don't make me Google right now. So we just got back from Vegas and we had such a good time.
Yeah.
They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but I came back with the flu. So that's why I sound so sexy right now. Sexy. So I sound so sexy right now. But what was your favorite part of Vegas?
I would say the Cat's Meow. The
That
karaoke
was awesome.
They were dedicated to where the bathroom was called the litter box. Like it would say, instead of sit here, shit here.
Yeah, they had all these like cute little sayings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool. So we went to this karaoke place and there was like a dedicated stage, but they even had like drums and tambourines. So you can actually, and piano, right? So you actually look like you were like playing and singing. It was...
I had a tambourine, huh?
Yeah,
You were singing?
it was, we would always sing.
I can't remember.
Oh, the Pina Colada song is what we sang. Classic. It was classic. The hosts were like super talented, super cool.
Oh yeah.
And then they did these really cool like syringe jello shots.
And it was her birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Was that day your birthday? Yeah, because we went to the swim place.
Yeah, so that was my birthday. That was on, what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
And, okay, so at one point, they're like, everybody that has a birthday, come on stage. So I did. But I didn't want to do what
Do you spit or do you swallow?
Oh, my God. There was this girl, it was her birthday, too. I go up there, she's sitting there twerking. I can see everything. She's wearing a dress. I can see
underwear or thin underwear, small underwear.
I think just wearing a thong or went up her butt. I don't know, but I saw nooks and crannies and crevices, and I was like, nope.
Everything was overflowing.
Everything was overflowing, and she was twerking, and all I said was, I'm not doing that, and I walked off the stage.
I was like, damn it!
I walked off this. I'm like, I'm not doing that. When the lady was like, get on your knees, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Please, not my birthday anymore.
I don't know what I'm gonna have to do on my knees.
No, I didn't want to do anything weird. And I was like, no pictures. But the girl was like, the host was like, you get a shot anyways, here you go. I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't want to get on my knees on stage, and I was wearing a dress too, so I just didn't want any nooks and crannies showing like that lady.
She didn't mind. I think she does that often.
I think she does. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
great entertainment.
Great entertainment. So the first night we got there, we went to the Tiki Bar.
Yeah, Golden Tiki.
Golden Tiki. I always say Tiki Bar. The Golden Tiki is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. This is the second time that we've been there.
Yeah.
Because we went there last time we went to Vegas, and it's super cool. Like it's like, when you walk in, it's almost like Pirates of the Caribbean. It has like that weird smell because there's like water features. Yeah. And they have like these little voodoo heads all over the place. Everybody that works there is super nice. And they have this huge drink. It's like, what, 70, 80 bucks?
Yeah. It's a fish bowl.
Yeah.
My sister, she drank it all. She got her money's worth.
Yeah, she did.
A great part was the carpool karaoke.
Our
XL Uber.
MG. We had the best. No, Lyft.
Oh, Lyft.
And I'm
a karaoke fan because both of those were my favorite things.
Oh my God.
Karaoke.
So this guy picks us up from
the Double D Saloon, right?
Where's the one that we went to where that guy fell asleep at the bar?
The Double D.
Yeah, there was a man and he was like full on asleep.
Yeah.
And we were just like...
Some people thought there was a lady that was a hooker. I think she just liked men.
She went into the bathroom with the man and then was hanging out with another man and then playing pool. I think she was. I mean, get your money. Make your money. I don't know what to tell you, but... not my cup of tea.
That's the kind of bar it was. where that's just what we watch.
Yeah, we were just like, what is going on? So this lift picks us up. It's an XL lift.
Yeah.
The guy's like, here you go, hands us an iPad, has music playing.
Strobe lights in the back.
Hands us microphones and is like, karaoke. Mm-hmm. It was the coolest time.
Yeah, it was so amazing.
It was so much fun. We actually took his number down, so we were like, hey, when we're ready, can you pick us up? And can you drive us? And I didn't sing. I'm not a singer.
We liked it so much that my sister was like, should we have him go around the block? But I was like sweating everyone to make it to Tony Romo's by 11, because from 9 to 11 they had a $11.99 steak and lobster.
Yes.
And
Tony Roma's.
That lobster was better than King's Fish House lobster.
That's crazy.
For $11.99.
I can't believe that. And I introduced her to the onion brick.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. I always remember that
my favorite brick I've ever had.
It's, oh my God, but it used to be like a brick of onions, but it was like a little one. Like, things have gotten smaller over the years, I've noticed. But yeah, Tony Roma's. We ate so much. We had Tony Roma's. We had
White Castle.
We've never had White Castle burgers before. They're alright. They're okay. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but it was
good enough. They're good enough to where, like, if that's what's there and you're drinking.
Yeah. White Castle's good. And
you want to hide a little burger for later.
Put it in your pocket.
Like the Easter Bunny, you just find little burgers when you.
And they're so cute. They're so cute and they're little. Yeah, that was like super cool too. Mm-hmm. So one thing that I was really upset about Vegas, and this totally shouldn't come along with drunk people, but a lot of people were handsy in Vegas. The first night, some lady almost mowed me down, pushed me out of the way to run to touch your sister's butt.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. And your sister was like, and she's like, I just gotta touch your butt. And I was like, that girl almost dropped me to the floor to touch Sarah's butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
her husband.
What did he do?
When he got spanked by those prisoners?
Or the cops. He got spanked. Mm-hmm. And then, and then our friend Summer, we was just me, your sister, and Summer, and we were sitting there, and Summer had a beer, and she was just sitting like this, Danny, we were just talking, and these two guys come up, and he goes, and he like strokes, she doesn't even know he's there, he strokes her hair, and she has her beer here, and he gets her hand, and he starts putting it towards her mouth, and she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, F you, like flips her off. And then I flipped him off, and I was like, no. And then he was so mad. He started unbuttoning and buckling his Gucci belts and was trying to show us his wiener. I saw flesh and then I looked away.
Excuse me, that's the second time I've heard you say wiener today. Once was about the gorillas jacking off at work. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt your conversation, but what about when they're playing with their wiener?
So we were at work, and I overheard a conversation between a client and a stylist.
About the zoo and monkeys.
And she's like, I don't like primates. I just don't like it. And she's like, what don't you like about it? I don't like the San Diego Zoo. I just don't like primates. And I just started laughing because all I remember is taking my kids to the zoo, and the monkeys are playing with their little wieners, and they're just like, what?
Little wieners. Shamelessly.
And my kids are like, Mom. I'm like, look away.
They look you in the eye.
They look you in the eye. Freaking nasty little monkeys. Gorillas scare me. Gorillas scare me so much.
They could rape you.
What?
A gorilla could rape you. Like nothing would happen, but I feel like that's the only animal that would probably do that to you.
I don't like gorillas. I'm afraid of gorillas. Like, they intimidate the shit out of me. I just cannot do gorillas. They scare me. I that's like one of my biggest fears, getting locked in a zoo enclosure with a gorilla.
Yeah, we're the head of the food chain, and I feel like gorillas are the next closest thing.
I think gorillas are probably above us. They'd probably kill us and eat us and bash our heads in real quick.
Because they don't have emotional feelings.
I think
they're not
do.
Above us. Because
I think that they do
we could
have
do
emotion.
that, but we'd feel bad to do that.
I think they have emotional feelings. I just think that I don't know, like, they scare me. But anywho, yeah, this little gorilla was trying to show us his wiener. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I saw a flash and I looked away. And I was like, you could totally get in trouble and be a sex offender doing that.
Yeah, he is one in my eyes.
It's
If I
disgusting.
ever see him.
Yeah. Huh?
Red dot.
He's a red dot.
Yeah.
Yep. I can see him on that website. He's a red dot, that's for sure.
So you had that creep.
Yeah.
we
Everybody
went-
was pretty cool in Vegas.
We went to the stadium swim.
Oh yeah, Stadium Swim was fun. We went there for like a drink and just
The
to
biggest
cool
thing
off.
to talk about, I would say, was the escalator. Or what is that we went up?
Oh, it was so high.
Yeah.
I was like,
I couldn't look up when we were going, and I couldn't look down.
yeah, and I was like, how do all these drunk people that are drinking by the pool all day go up or down this escalator? That shit's scary.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
It was scary. And they have AstroTurf, and that shit's hot. The floor was so hot.
We saw Pimp and a Hoe gambling.
We saw Pimps and Hoes. Yeah.
Let me tell you where we were first before you keep hearing the ghetto come out.
Wait.
We stayed on Fremont Street.
Which I've never stayed before.
We had blood
so
stains in our sheets.
I had blood stains in my sheet.
She said it first, and then the next, I was too drunk the first night to notice anything happened. The next day when I went to bed, I was like, what the hell? Pulled it back, look around myself, look at Rob, I'm like,
Nobody was bleeding.
we have them too?
Yeah, we have blood stains in
Yeah.
our sheets.
And that place, we stayed at the D, it's super cheap, and it's clean enough, I'd say.
It wasn't
like,
bad.
I didn't feel like, oh gross, I'm not gonna shower in here. But, you know, the blood stains were a problem. There was a random hair, and I hate I do hair, but even my own random hair, when there's one loose on me, it just is the most disgusting thing. And it was my first time in the shower that night, so I know that I never was in there, and Rob's hair is not as long as mine. And I just was so disgusted by that hair. What else? There was no microwaves.
Or refrigerators in my
refrigerator,
room.
no coffee maker. It was literally a place to keep your stuff and sleep.
Yeah. It wasn't
I'd
the
like
Venetian.
to stay at the...
It wasn't the Venetian.
She'd like to stay at the Venetian. I was going to say the Golden Nugget next time. If I'm staying on
Wasn't the
Fremont
Venetian.
Street,
Wasn't the
I'm going to stay
Venetian.
at the Golden Nugget because it had all the best food places. Isn't that what it was, the Golden Nugget? That had...
What's the one that we went there? We got there on Sunday, and apparently Saturday there was a shooting and someone died in front
Golden
of the
Nugget.
Golden Nugget.
But that could have happened at any of the places. That one had the sharks, and
Yeah.
that seemed the nicest if I had to stay at a hotel there again, which I would. I don't care.
They really cleaned up that blood and whatever happened because it
You
just
wouldn't
never,
know
you would have
anything
never known.
happened.
Just like one night when we were walking Fremont Street, there was a big shit. Human.
I was
Somebody
there.
pooped. Somebody pooped on Fremont Street.
Mind you, there's bums everywhere, so it was probably one of them. It wasn't.
But it was in the middle of the walkway. It wasn't in a corner. It was like, if this is the street, it was right here. Everybody was just avoiding
I bet
it.
it was a lady. Maybe a lady with a dress and no underwear, and she just walked and pooped. Because who would have the guts, even if you're high, to just sit there and squat in front of everyone?
I don't know, but it wasn't.
Vegas
It was
never
just
sleeps,
laid
you
out.
know.
It never sleeps. But we almost stepped in poop. A human poop. It was the grossest. I was like, that's a dog. That's a dog. And you're like, nope. That's human.
That's human poop.
So we almost stepped in poop.
And the best thing about Fremont is that shield. The shade shield.
I didn't realize how hot it
So we
was in
went
Vegas.
swimming. I didn't even know it was hot.
I didn't either. It was
And
nice.
When we went swimming, I was like, what the hell? It's like I didn't get any tan, thank God.
Yeah.
Like nothing bad happened to me in Vegas
No.
because of that shield, I think.
That shield, that sun shield. I like that Fremont Street sun shield. I liked that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
But I like the strip too.
No, I do. I like the strip. I don't think I've ever been to Fremont Street, to be honest with you.
But I'll also be real and say, on our drive home, I told Rob, I'm good on Vegas till Kira's 21. And if she doesn't want to go when she's 21, maybe forever.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, it's how Tennessee was. I don't like to only go party for 4 days. Like, I'll do it once, But that's how Vegas is. Like, you really go there to party. Yes, you can see a show. Tennessee, we could go and see stuff if we went again.
I mean, we could have seen like the Hoover Dam and stuff, but
Yeah.
we didn't. It
That's-
just depends.
If I went to Vegas again, that I'd want to do that and then drink at night or whatever. I don't
only-
like to just 4 days straight.
I only have
party.
one regret.
What?
I really wish that I would have freaking did the
The zip line? You
Yes.
guys should have gone and not waited for me when you guys had the
because
guts.
we were out and she was already in bed and I'm like, we can't do it. Tristan's not here. That's one thing and everybody was just so happy and they were like gliding.
Unless
and
you're going to see like Jerry Seinfeld, someone I really would love to see, always go if I'm not there because I'm never going to be there.
And then the
I'll
next
always
day
be
we're
the
like,
last
yeah.
one to the party and the first one to go to bed because I like to sleep more than anything else. So.
Yeah. The drive home was insane.
Mine
We
was
hit-
amazing. She drove home with a Nazi.
No.
Sarah won't stop.
No. There was
The weather.
The weather was crazy. I was like driving, like we had like monsoon weather. It was like dark. It started getting windy. It was raining. There was lightning. The car was going this way. My arms were so sore from holding my steering wheel because I kept getting shifted. And at one point, Ryan was like, "Would you like me to drive?" And I was like, "No, Ryan. I gotta stop being a little bitch and I need to learn how to do this." So I did it and it was fine.
And I told Rob, I bet Monica's so worried because you get worried when anyone's in the car regular driving.
Regular driving, and I'm like, here they are judging my
A truck driver.
severe weather driving skills. I think I did decent. I did
Yeah.
fine. I did fine.
Everyone's home.
Everyone's home. I mean,
My car ride was great. We stopped at a Starbucks to the rest stop. We stopped twice.
I literally didn't want to stop. I just wanted to drive.
Sarah
through.
will never ever, under any circumstances, if you say we don't have to stop, she will not stop. Remember Galveston?
Oh my god.
She would
Which
not.
is funny because almost a year ago, like now, we were in Galveston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won't let me drink on car rides that are over 2 hours because she knows I'll have to pee.
Yeah.
So she'll be like, Tristan, everyone can get a coffee or whatever they want. Tristan can't have anything. Thank God when Rob's driving, he likes to smoke. So he's like, we're pulling over, not because he loves me so much.
Yeah.
But
He
yeah,
likes to take
Sarah
breaks.
will not stop if you can. And we still beat you guys home
I don't know how.
because Rob drives fast.
Oh, but we also had to drop your mom off.
Yeah.
So
But
we did.
stopped twice and he did smoke breaks. And I bought those mugs at Starbucks. Like I didn't just get a drink, I like bought some mugs. Went to the other gas station.
I don't know how you guys got ahead of us. You didn't see
Thank
it.
God there's no cops because we don't have ticket money for how expensive the ticket
Well, I
would
didn't
be.
want a ticket. And you know what? I had precious cargo. I had baby Ryan in the car, so I
Yeah.
was not gonna speed at all. I had precious cargo.
You
It's
did.
fine.
The most
Yeah.
precious
And your
cargo.
mom. And your mom too. I didn't want your mom to get scared and be like, "Don't hang out with that girl anymore." But yeah,
What
Vegas
did my
was-
mom do in the car the whole time? Was she quiet?
She would talk a little bit, and then she would like I think sleep, and then she'd be on her phone. But she was a joy to have. She wasn't too chatty. Me and Sarah just sat there and laughed the whole time, and even on the way there, like to pass boredom on the way to Vegas, and you made your sister do this to trucker.
I gotta tell you, when you said you weren't speeding. Okay, Ryan sat in the back, right?
Yeah.
He said, Monica drove so slow. I could see people mouthing, "Go fuck yourself," in the back. And I couldn't stop laughing. I'm all, oh, because you're in the very back. You can just see everyone. He's like, yeah, I was looking at everyone. They're flipping us off. He was kidding, but he
No, I had baby
tells such funny
Ryan.
jokes, yeah.
I have a baby in the car. Like, if I have a child in my car, I'm gonna drive super safe. Like, to me, that's important to me. Who cares?
And you drove Both ways with the baby and my mom.
Both ways with the baby and your mom. Yeah, no, and I don't want a ticket. I don't have ticket money.
I don't.
I've never.
I do, clearly, because I go on trips. I just choose not to spend it on
I
tickets.
choose not to spend it on tickets.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want anything on my record. I want low insurance.
Yeah.
I like to live below my means, not beyond my means.
Yeah.
I just, you know.
Speaking of, I might be going to Tennessee in August, depending on if Rob gets that job.
Why?
Because, have you heard of Chris Isaak?
Wicked Games.
Yeah.
Yes! You've sang that song.
My uncle got tickets, and he's playing at the Grand Ole Opry.
Super cool.
And Ryan, I think, will still be off, and his uncle lives out there.
Mm-hmm.
So he invited my dad. So it's a Wednesday night, so I would go, like, see Chris Isaak Wednesday, maybe go drive to where my dad wants to move. It's 2 hours away from Nashville. And then go, Rob could fly in Friday night after work, and then stay till Sunday, like where Ryan's uncle lives, which is by Heather. So that's when we could actually do regular stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm always like trying to save and like, no, after this trip, I'm not going anywhere till Hawaii under any circumstances.
But in 17 days, where are we going?
Texas!
Texas, baby. Can't wait to go to Texas.
Yeah, we're gonna see Canyon Lake, Texas.
Canyon Lake, Texas.
Haven't been there before.
Never been there.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. I have my tickets booked. I just need to rent my car.
Mm-hmm.
Taking my daughters.
Yeah, we're gonna take the kids family vacation. The first half, I'm gonna stay at my brother's house for 3 days, and then we're gonna meet her in Austin area for a few days. Just get out.
Yeah.
Get out of town like we never get out of town.
And road trip. We're gonna road trip Texas. Like, I think it's fun because it's something different. It's not like, oh, we're going to the beach again.
Yeah.
The same beach. We're gonna go to the desert. The same desert. We're gonna go to the same this.
Mm-hmm.
It's something different. Like that's like even Vegas. Like last time we went to Vegas, the only thing we did the same was go to the Golden Tiki Lounge.
Yeah.
From last, and I just like trying new things because honestly, living life is like, if anything, I just love having experiences.
Yeah.
Like that makes me happy, is to have experiences, but also our kids to have experiences too. It's not just always about us partying. Mm-hmm. It's not. I mean, I want our kids to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, I remember looking at all the memories, and we're in Galveston, and it was just crazy. Like, the beaches are different, the food's different, the atmosphere is different. I want, when my daughters grow up, to be like, oh my God, when I went to Galveston this one time,
mm-hmm.
when I went here, when I went there. I want them to have experiences and memories, and really, when they're older, not be afraid to travel, because I was always kind of afraid to travel.
Yeah.
I was like, how am I going to get on that plane?
Well, even next year, I feel like instead of Texas, we should do like Alabama or North Carolina, where I keep sending you videos of the beach houses.
Yeah.
Almost like how we did Galveston.
Yeah, I'm totally
just like
down.
see different beaches and areas and
Absolutely.
that you usually wouldn't go to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's hard when you come from California, because you're like, why would I go to those beaches?
Yeah, but it's
and everyone
different.
acts like they're so gross, but I loved Galveston.
I liked Galveston too. I liked
It
that it was
wasn't-
so level.
Yeah.
For a long.
I understand how you get bit by sharks, because it's like you could go out almost 200 yards, 2 football fields, and then it just drops off, which is probably where the sharks are. Mm-hmm. So people are like, oh, we're good. And then you swim a little and a shark attacks you. But of course, no matter where I am, I'm never going to go out that far.
Never.
It's terrifying.
Never. No, but it's nice to just experience different things. And one thing that I saw in like my memories is we had like a Waffle House experience.
Best place.
Something about the freaking eggs. They put like cheese.
Everything's so plain there.
It's plain, but it's delicious,
so
and I
good.
don't know what
I
they
don't even
do.
like waffles. And the first time I went, we were at this ghetto motel where Sarah's husband stayed before they got the trailer, right next to it. And I was like, oh, a Waffle House. The only thing with syrup I like is French toast, and I don't even want that often.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess. Oh, so I ordered a regular, like a breakfast sandwich, and me and Sarah split a waffle. And I was like, I was ashamed to say how delicious it was.
It was like, it's like
I don't know
thin,
if it's the syrup,
or the
it's so mapley, or the batter of the waffle, but that thing is so good.
or those eggs. They make these eggs
with cheddar.
It's like,
is it American?
I want to
cheese?
say it's like
American cheese.
American, like processed Kraft single cheese. I don't know what it is.
It's so good.
But it's delicious. And you make your order, and they're like, 2 eggs. And like it's like a show. It's like a teppanyaki where they cook in front of you, but it's like breakfast style, and they're like throwing things, and like it's really
They have
kind
a
of
touch
cool.
tunes. You can change the music like you're at a bar.
Yeah, but the thing is they're not so welcoming. Remember, we sat there, and remember we tried to pay, and they wouldn't pay attention to us to pay.
Only that one, because I've been a few times, and that's the only time that's happened.
Maybe they were short staffed.
Was that Houston area?
That was Galveston.
Yeah, Galveston. That one wasn't good. The lady wasn't nice when she seated us, remember? But the one, Houston area where Ryan was, the really ghetto one, great. The one I've been to in Austin, great. It was just that one that was like where they weren't welcoming.
Yeah.
And everywhere we go, they know, they'll be like, you guys aren't from here, huh? And I don't like to say why, but someone always says why, and they'll be like, just how you are. I'm like, that's why I didn't say why.
What do you mean?
Because we try to blend in, but I can't not be myself at the same time.
I don't know. Like, you know when you see like Europeans like coming, and then you're like, they just dress different.
Yeah.
Or their shoes are
Gucci belts.
different. Gucci belts to show their wieners. Ew.
Yeah. Well, so my husband worked in Austin area for maybe 2 years, and I'd go visit him occasionally, and we kept going to bars, and he'd be like, hey, are all y'all gonna do that? And then the other bar, hey, y'all did it. And by the third bar, I was like, if you say y'all one more time, I'm not like against it, but I'm just gonna laugh because that's not him. Like, he doesn't just talk like that, but it is super catchy when you're around there.
When I lived in South Carolina, we did say y'all a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
Like,
like,
I get it,
y'all.
but
It just rolls off the tongue.
Because I haven't
super
seen him in
smooth.
so long, and then he's just like Sandy
y'all.
Cheeks from
Sandy
SpongeBob.
Cheeks.
I didn't know what to
Hey
do.
y'all. Yeah, y'all is very catchy.
Speaking of y'all, have you heard my nephew? Hey y'all.
No.
TP taught him how to say that.
Aww.
So he'll be like, bye y'all.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
Bye y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all's very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all's very catchy.
Who says it? Dre. Dr. Dre.
Y'all.
Told them all y'all.
All y'all.
So we could say it.
We can say he's from California.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. We
So
can.
I'll be saying that often now.
Sometimes I do say that, like, oh, are y'all good? But I don't say like y'all. I say y'all. Y'all. Like, it's
Are
very
y'all?
California.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Texas. Like, my first stop when I get that rental car, I'm going to freaking Torchy's Tacos. I'm going to freaking Whataburger.
What
I'm
about the
still
mushroom
pissed. I'm still
Swiss?
pissed at the mushroom Swiss burger for freaking Whataburger.
We have to go though to the one in Cedar Park because it did have it when I was there, and the next day they didn't have it at the one in Austin by the airport. So maybe that one just has it. I don't know.
I'm going to like call
there.
corporate.
That was the best thing I've ever had.
For some reason, it's a patty. But I feel like they like
Sauteed
mix
mushroom
gravy
with
in the
gravy.
pat. I don't know. It's like a delicious. I don't
Almost
know.
like the burgers my dad keeps making. It's like
the smash
the
burger.
smash burger, and they put gravy
Like
in it,
something.
and then they put sauteed mushroom and Swiss cheese, and it's so good.
I'm also going.
Even Kira loves it.
I love it. It's just so freaking good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Buc-ee's. I can't wait to go to Buc-ee's. I can't wait to get gas at Buc-ee's. I can't wait to get some beaver nuggets. I can't wait to get some Buc-ee's t-shirts.
The beaver nuggets taste like what? Smacks or honeycomb?
I want to say it tastes like corn pops.
Corn pops.
Tastes like corn pops.
Just like them. A little sweeter, maybe.
A little sweeter, but I can't wait to go to Buc-ee's. I can't wait to go to Buc-ee's, Whataburger. I can't wait to go to... I haven't tried P. Terry's.
Yeah, we did. Remember when we left the boat ride in Austin with like my brother and everyone, and we got P. Terry's on the way home? And I was like, these are so disgusting. I never want to come here. And then I ate Rob's cheeseburger too. So my husband doesn't eat a lot, and he left his food on the side. That's typical that I would eat his food. But for me to say I hated it, and then while I'm drunk, eat his food too.
I don't...
The Hamburglar.
I know! Did you tell that story?
Yeah. So I just do that. I just eat people's food.
Well,
if you leave delicious food, which I thought was gross, and I'm drunk enough, I'm going to eat it.
I don't recall P. Terry's.
We have been there.
I was drunk.
It clearly wasn't memorable.
It wasn't memorable.
Do you remember them cooking that fish that they caught?
Who?
Paul and all the boys.
When did they go fishing?
Every morning they went fishing.
When did they eat fish?
Oh, and remember my brother was fishing the whole time on the boat, and he was in the water, and he tells the captain, "Start reeling that in! Start reeling that in!" Because the one time Paul went in the water, and he gets a bite, and all this upper body strength to get up, pushes the guy out of the way, and reels that little fish in. The fish was like this big. We cooked it. Yeah.
I don't recall that.
Yeah.
I don't.
And then, oh God. Remember when everyone was jumping off the side of the mountain?
Yeah, I remember that part.
And everything's full of like little mussels, so it's almost like coral, so you need to wear shoes. Well, we didn't know this, and none of us had the water shoes. Well, the guy couldn't put the ladder down. Do you remember this? He tells us all to get out. I think I might have been the only one who got out. I jump out. He's like, we gotta go. I'm like, what? Okay. Put the ladder down. He's like, I can't because there's too much coral. So, of course, I have no upper body strength. I'm trying to like pull up. I'm slipping. Even if I wasn't slipping, I couldn't get up. My husband, who's smaller than me, no offense to Rob, he's lucky. He's just smaller than me. He goes like this, and I was like, absolutely not. So my brother, who is a giant, I joke like he's Gaston with all the eggs he eats and everything. He comes, even he had trouble, but he did get me in, and that was rough.
All I remember being in the water. I'm so embarrassed. I remember being in the water, and I was like, oh my God, I have to pee so bad. And your brother was next to me. I'm like, get away, you're gonna be in my pee stream. And I was like, go.
I bet that attracted the fish.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
that was the one time.
Oh my God.
That was such a good time, though.
That was so much.
We had the lily pad.
We had the lily pad. We had we had somebody driving us who was getting us. He was getting high.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, aren't you supposed to be sober Sally driving us?
Yeah.
Or Sal, because he's a man. But yeah, he was getting high.
And what's the party beach that everyone goes to? Not the nude beach, but there's like a party beach.
It was, I don't know, but he wanted to go there, and I'm like, we have little children.
Well, and then he kept trying to get my brother's number, and he's like, there's all these girls there, blah, blah, blah. My brother's married.
At the time with a pregnant
my
wife.
My brother keeps like looking over and going, why do you keep saying that? And like looking at his wife, like, I didn't ask him to invite me to this. Yeah, the guy was like such a nut job.
He was, but he got us there.
Rudely, he never invited any of us to the party spot.
Rude.
He was using Paul.
He was using Paul for his muscles. Whatever. Stupid.
When the girls try to climb Paul, they'll fall off and he'll catch them.
I got you, girl. That's my homeboy. My from California. Yeah, but no, I don't remember P. Terry's. I guess it's not memorable. But I do love a good gas station taco.
Oh, yeah.
You would think it's crunchy, but it's soft. It's kind of like a burrito.
So I was really mad when everyone was like, you have to try a breakfast taco. And I tried it, and it's a breakfast burrito. It's just, instead of rolled, it's a taco. It's on like the small, soft
it's like
taco.
A Del Taco soft taco.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think
they even have breakfast tacos at Del Taco. It's the same thing, but better.
Yeah, gas station barbecue.
Again, they use the Kraft cheese.
Yeah, it's all that about that cheese, or maybe they make it with love. I don't know.
It's love.
It's love. But no, I can't wait to go have food in Texas. I can't wait to go check out different lakes in Texas. I can't wait to do all of that. I can't wait to do all these things. Like, I just like to travel. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait either.
I can't wait. And I made sure your sister had purple shampoo, because every time we go in the lakes or when I wash my hair in her, something about Texas turns my hair and my extensions orange.
Yeah.
It must be all the love in Texas. I don't know.
It was bad. Me and Sarah were like yellowy orange, and your extensions
were like orange.
But those are different extensions.
These are different. They were orange. Yeah. I was like a pumpkin. I don't know if it was the lake or her water. But one thing I am kind of scared of is that she gets like scorpions, right?
Yeah.
That's scary. The bugs in Texas scare me. That's probably why I won't live there yet. Is the bugs.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen a flying roach.
Yeah, remember when you said you saw one by me? We were all, where were we?
Was I drinking? Was I joking?
So it's the first time we rented a boat ever in the lightning storm, when we thought it was going to be like a Gilligan's Island situation. And we were waiting wherever we had driven to, and we were in trees, and you were like, move. And I was like, what? And you're like, a roach just flew onto that tree. So, by the way, we were in the woods. It wasn't just like a neighborhood or anything.
I don't remember any of this.
And
this is why I love her, because so many stories that I don't remember, she recalls everything.
Especially if something scares me.
Especially if I'm drunk. I'm like, what happened last night? And she's like, this is what happened. She has the best cognitive memory of anybody that I know. I forget things. So go ahead.
Luckily, I didn't see it, but you said there was one, and I believe you. At my brother's house, I saw more terrifying things than my sister's. I don't see... Sarah's area isn't scary. Paul's, there's like frogs everywhere. There's big bugs. There's humidity. Like, I mean, where Sarah is, it's humid, but where Paul is, I was like talking crap on my sister-in-law and all her friends, because all of them had... You can tell they're pretty and have nice hair, but from pictures, because I've never met them before. But I get there and they all have these dumb buns in their hair, and I'm like, why is everyone's hair like that? And Tiffany's like, it's so hot. 10 minutes later, me and Dawn have our hair in that stupid bun. Like, how do you guys live out here? Because just the day before was little Ryan's birthday party. We got a little Paul's, and it was out of control.
Oh my goodness.
So it's the humidity, and that was October. Ew. The humidity out there is disgusting, yeah.
I hate humidity. It's good for your skin because it looks plump, but not for your hair when you have naturally curly hair.
Yeah.
Or wavy curly hair.
Before we go, I have to tell you about this. So I use seat covers, toilet covers, to blot my face.
Yeah.
And where was I? Where I looked like a psycho. Oh, I was at a Old Town Cafe in San Diego. It was super humid that day. Blot my face. This lady's smiling but looking at me. I had part of the toilet seat cover on my forehead. And I just like got some water when I was washing my hands and just washed my whole face like nothing happened. But I thought she was being nice.
I didn't tell you.
And not toilet paper, fucking toilet seat cover on my forehead.
I would always appreciate if I have toilet paper on my shoe
or face. Put toilet seat cover on your face,
or a chair on my face, or something in my cheeks.
To be honest, like, I didn't have makeup that day because I didn't know I was sleeping over.
Yeah,
and I felt like I could sleep on my back and not ruin my makeup, but it just got blotchy, so I felt like it looked better if I took it off. But I never go out without makeup, so really, my self-consciousness thought she was just looking at me without makeup and couldn't stop looking. But it was the freaking toilet seat cover on my forehead. And that's never in my life of all my years doing that happening. That's how humid it was. It was so wet in San Diego.
Dude, I will go to the bathroom at work and I'll get like a paper towel and I'll just do this. And it's like, oh, even my hands are greasy right now.
Pizza
my hands are greasy right now. Damn.
Shimmer.
Damn. Shimmer. Just call me Shimmer Shy.
Yeah.
Literally, like, I'll do it and, like, it's see-through. I'm, like, a really greasy person, but it's good. It's good to be greasy because it's almost like marinates your skin and you don't look so old all the time.
I'm greasy and I still look old.
No,
I
you
just
don't.
Look old and greasy.
No, you don't. You do
Remember
not
that
look
old greasy lady on Fremont Street?
Which one?
Me.
No. Shut up. Like, I don't remember. Was I drunk?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I was not that drunk. I think everybody this whole Vegas trip was like super chill and level and everybody had a great time. It was so much fun.
Even the second day, my sister's like, why did we go so hard the first night? And we thought Sarah would never come. We call her Frank the Tank, which is when she'll finally start drinking. 'Cause once she starts, like, there's no making her go to bed. She's literally like Frank the Tank. She won't stop. We're going streaking! Go! Everyone! And no one's there. She's just having fun by herself.
The last night, me and her were like drinking in my room, just us. And I was like, man, where's everybody at?
Yeah.
We even went to Denny's one night, had a delicious meal.
I was surprised Summer stayed up so late that day.
Oh, yeah. Because it was like her one night in Vegas. Yeah. Like, we had a great time. Every night was fun. Everything was just, I don't want to say perfect because it wasn't planned, but everything was just like chill. It was nice. We did a little bit of everything, a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, a lot of chilling. We did a lot of everything, but a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Went to dive bars, went to like restaurants, did a little dip in the pool.
Got a cake.
Got a cake delivered. Who got the cake?
I did.
It was delicious. I wish that we didn't eat beforehand because I was like.
The thing was, I really wanted to get one. I didn't know what kind of cake you like is the big problem. And without telling you, I couldn't ask. And I wasn't going to text Marissa like a creep and because Kira has her number. Hey, what's your mom like? And who knows if she even would know.
My mom's favorite cake is.
What I like is fruit filling because it like cuts the sweetness.
Yeah, like, I don't like anything
the filling
too sweet.
is sweet, but it kind of cuts it a little. So I was looking for like strawberry, raspberry, lemon filling.
Yeah.
All of them had that, but it had Bavarian cream as well.
I like Bavarian cream.
Didn't know that. So I was like, I feel like I can't risk a cream. So I just had to get just a plain cake.
It was delicious. It was very good. Literally, this weekend was not about just my birthday. We were celebrating Father's Day. We were celebrating promotions.
Yeah.
A surprise vow renewal. How did we not talk about that?
Yeah. Okay, we really are going to end this soon, but my sister got remarried for the third time by Elvis, though. This should be her last time.
Cool.
It's her dream wedding by Elvis. She had to promise to be his teddy bear all the time. It was hilarious because he's like, oh, you guys are going to the Golden Tiki? Tell him Jimmy G said hi, and my brother-in-law was like, hey, I've been hustled before, but you're Elvis until we get out. Don't tell me your real name. I don't want to know your name.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I literally did not. Okay, your sister did not prepare us for this. And I really wish that I wasn't like maybe drinking before. I wish I had a little heads up 7-Up. But as this man is sitting there renewing their vows, and I had no idea that we were going to be watching something so sweet and romantic, my right eye
Kept watering.
started tearing up.
And I was just.
And then I went to the side, and then it like fell down.
Yeah.
And I'm watching them.
Because it was so sweet.
It was so sweet. And then I just started crying. I was like sitting here like crying, watching it. And I was like, your sister should have fucking told us that she was going to get remarried. So I could have like had Kleenex. I could have
Kleenex in the back.
I didn't want to get up.
By the way, we made fun of it at first. For the second, wise men. We're like, what the?
I was like sitting there like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The thing, like, everyone's married and they can stay married and be like, yeah, I love them. But not a lot of people are like, yeah, I'll remarry them over and over again.
Yeah.
And they just kept, they They almost got married at Denny's the next night. They just like each other and want to get married. So it's crazy. It's sweet.
I cried. I didn't want to cry. And then you said that you didn't cry, but you kept doing this.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes.
But well.
So what I was saying was we celebrated a lot of things. We celebrated my birthday. We didn't go for my birthday, but I just kind of joined in and I had such a good time. And I wanted to say thank you guys for making everything so amazing and fun. It was definitely a different birthday for me. And I literally thoroughly enjoyed myself. And I want to say cheers.
Cheers.
To new beginnings and a new year. And bye.
Bye.